station.
The EC issued a statement,
Yes.
Which gives some clarity on some of the questions you are raising. It says that it's important for the public to understand that the issue in contention has to do with the fact that 37 pink sheets provided by the MPP and used to collate the results were scanned copies. NDC, that's the first one. NDC says once they are scanned copies, they are not original, and you cannot authenticate those pink sheets. The EC seemed to agree that you're actually calling the public's attention to the fact that they were scanned copies and not the original copies.
You see, when you read the Evidence Act and Electronic Transaction Act, scanned copies are as good as original copy in the absence of the original copy, unless the party, which is the custodian of that original copy, disputes it.
But now the EC is disputing.
And I put it to you that before we arrived at the 279 polling stations results being collated, the presiding officers were there to authenticate those pink sheets. Then
the scanned copies you gave them. So there were the pink sheets.
You see, let us not confuse the discussion. MPP had our pink sheets. We also had scanned copies. There were instances
scanned copies of the pink sheets.
Yes. Right. So instances whereby EC did not have their pink sheets, we readily gave our pink sheet to them.
Your scanned copies of the pink sheets?
That pink
actual pink sheet.
Copy pink sheet, yes.
Okay. The actual pink sheet. Your copy of the pink sheet.
Not the scanned copy. Not the scanned copy.
Okay.
To the EC. And there were no debate about it. And even where we did not have the pink sheet and had scanned copy, the EC had their pink sheet. So that is how they were able to cross-check and see whether the scanned copy tallies with their original pink sheet. So that is how come their presiding officers were able to authenticate the 279 polling stations.
But it appears to me that in this case, for the 37 polling stations, the EC did not have their copies of the pink sheets,
which we gave ours to them.
So, but the EC now says that what you gave them were not the actual copies, they were the scanned copies of the original.
I made two propositions.
Yeah.
There's one where MPP has a scanned copy, EC has their original copy, and they compare.
They can compare, yes.
Right. And there are cases where there are scanned copies, and the presiding officers there confirmed
that they accept the scanned copy.
Yes, that this is what transpired at the polling station.
But this is the same EC now.
Yes,
questioning the scanned copies.
So Evans, is it not surprising? Are you not shocked that this body that sat through the whole process had 8 officers there to authenticate the results from the polling stations? And this collation was not done at MPP headquarters. Neither was it done at NDC headquarters. Neither did the two parties went to sit somewhere to collate their results. It was done certainly with the Electoral Commission. So how were those collations done? How were they called? And the simple question I pose to you is that, how did you arrive at the 279? So on what grounds, on what basis did the Electoral Commission stood on to say that there are only 3 outstanding polling stations? Certainly, evidence are there, videos are there, the parties went to the collation center, NDC, MPP, plus their presiding officers, plus their return officers, before we came to the agreement that yes, it is left with 3 outstanding polling stations.